Or is it her?
No, it was another girl. She was wearing a tank top, but she's brunette.
Type in tank top.
She's hot.
The one we're looking for is hot.
Are none of these girls hot?
No. Yeah,
They're not the real deal.
Bunch of sixes.
But she was like a.
All right, so there's this UK couple. They are noticing in their house that there's these like black dark patches that are starting to appear on their walls.
Mold?
But it's not mold.
Oh, shadows.
They move when I move.
It's weird. They're people-shaped shadows.
People-shaped.
But like, I have to be standing in front of the light.
Yeah.
And it's only during the day.
It always shows up after 6 p.m.
So there's these little dark patches that are starting to like appear here and there, and in the floors, and they're like, "What's going on?" And then also like a scent kind of appears in the air.
Oh, it's the grudge.
Leaky stuff.
Snakes.
But the scent is good.
What does it smell like? New car smell?
It's like the Aria.
Yeah.
Soaps.
And then
soap spill.
Patches start to get a little more saturated and they start dripping a little bit.
Does it still smell good?
But it smells delicious.
What? Strawberry.
I just feel like you're lying about the
I'm definitely not like it actually smells. And then so one of the homeowners is actually crazy enough to like
No.
and it's yummy. What is it?
A Glade plugin's leaking from upstairs.
A really
Wow,
big
that's
one.
massive.
Over the years, that's stuck in the wall.
Pudding.
Man,
Is it food based? I bet it's something with food.
everything's food based.
Come on, baby.
Something interesting.
Syrup.
They discovered that
Honey.
almost their entire house
Oh my God,
underneath the floors and on the other sides of the
The
wall,
ghost.
this guy's good.
it's turning into a giant beehive.
Oh my.
And they didn't notice the.
Buzzer, dude. The buzzer.
Didn't even
My
touch the
dumb
rim.
ass said chocolate.
I know. I said butter, dude. That's
Jump shot. Just like Dallas Mavericks last night.
Honey. Whoa, can you smell that?
And then he started a business.
Look at all that stuff, man.
You gotta smoke them out, dude.
Look at that, dude.
Whoa!
Everywhere.
What are they gotta fucking burn that whole house down now. Oh my god.
The UK is kind of wild.
So the crazy thing is that
The fuck, bro?
the crazy thing is that they pulled back like that's under the carpet. They've already pulled the carpet back. But what happened was when they first pulled the carpet back, just a ton of maggots came out because it's not the kind of beehive you think it is. It's an old hive.
Oh, so it's just left over.
It's left over, yeah.
Oh, that's why they didn't have bees everywhere.
So no bees?
So it's like an old hive that they didn't know about, and then because it was so old, like all the the leftover nasty honey started like dripping down. So you can't actually eat any of the honey. It's gone bad. Like
Is it like the world's biggest beehive of all time?
The whole hive.
I don't know if it's the biggest. So what happened is they didn't. That why you were asking about the bees? What did end up happening was after they found it, they were gonna like reassess how to get rid of it. But the next day, the room was filled with bees.
What?
Because that they were uncovering all these like different like pieces of hive, bees discovered that they could raid the old nest like other bees. So they had I guess there's another type of bee that takes old hive material.
Homeless bees.
It's a flip. They're flipping the bee, dude.
Bees are taking over the old storage containers like Storage Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, I'd
They
watch
started
that.
Squatter bees, huh?
something like that.
slaughter
I forgot
bees.
what they called them, but
But they're bees though.
yeah, they're bees. Yeah, they started to, but they wouldn't bother anybody because they're not focused on stinging anybody. Like they have a mission, right? So they'll fly in and they'll just gather as much stuff as they can and go out. So it's almost like they're just circulating in and out.
So they just gotta wait a couple of months, and then the house is gonna be all cleared up, baby.
Or they're gonna take the materials to make a hive elsewhere, or they're gonna make a hive there.
Yeah, well, they're just taking leftover stuff. They're not
do
gonna
they
make
do
the
with their
hive there.
house?
They're just taking it away.
So yeah, they're like LA homeless, like taking all the copper from the old house.
yeah.
Yeah, they'll clean it
Right.
out.
It was a good service.
Yeah, it's crazy because they tried to get a quote on like how much it would be to like take all this stuff out, and it would have cost 10 grand.
For all the dude, nah, fuck that. I got a better way. Go to the zoo, grab 2 bears, let them loose in your house for a week. they'll fucking eat all that shit. All
And they'll even redo the drywall.
Yeah, right. It's good. Now the price is at 30.
And then your neighbors are like, hey, we're fucking suing you. Like, our dog got eaten by a bear.
Covered in honey, dude.
Well, you guys suck and we're suing you and fuck you.
So they decided instead to just get a bunch of friends together to do it, and they ended up clearing the whole thing out 4 weeks.
Wow.
4 weeks is a lot of time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of hives.
should have got a pet bear. 4 weeks. I told you, 2 bears, 2 weeks. That's all I need.
They said that they ended up filling 20 massive like garbage bin size things, full of just honey, like old nasty honey.
They should have just started a candle business. There's so much free wax. Melt it down.
These people aren't businessmen.
They're not smart, yeah.
They're not really that smart, it sounds like.
Not resourceful.
Is that a British thing? I don't
They're
know.
not as good as like people who can sit in a room and just pitch things and they don't have to be held accountable.
Oh, also, all the new bees that were coming through, they also didn't want to harm any of them, so they had to do it really like carefully.
How lame.
What do you mean they don't want to harm the bees?
They'll sting you. They don't
That's
care
what you
about
say to
us.
the news.
Wait, what?
Did they say how long it was there? Because honey doesn't usually expire. It takes a decade or so.
I don't know. They said it was inedible. That it's like, I think because it.
Why, did they eat it and they got food poisoning?
No, they said that. So like, moths had attacked the old hives. So if it's like
It's
taken
contaminated
over by-
or something.
yeah, it's like taken over by another occupant.
Maggots?
Yeah, right. Maggots and moths.
that's
Yeah.
bad.
All kinds of other bugs are down there. Like
That's
ants,
probably what
like
made it
ants,
bad. The maggots.
Yeah.
You know.
Some hipster would buy
They
that.
don't know how to filter it correctly.
too. Yeah.
These guys are kind of idiots, dude. We've got all the answers. Like they
Sitting on a gold mine.
Give me a coffee filter. I'll solve it.
and some water and some hot water.
That's all I need. 2 bears, coffee filter. I got it, man.
And your plan seems pretty cheap too. Like,
How do you keep from getting stung when you're handling bees?
Oh, dude, smoke.
Smoke.
Yeah, that's what they use. Just
Yeah, we
smoke a
won't-
cigarette the whole time.
We watch the same fucking bee videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's go. Because, yeah, I know about the smoke.
Find the queen and relocate the queen, and the hive will just follow her.
I thought Joe was gonna be like, we gotta get 30 Japanese hornets, and then we let them loose and
are
let them do their job.
wild.
Yeah, so they'll kill all of them, and then
And then they start multiplying.
They said it's called marigold gloves. You ever heard of marigold gloves? They
butter?
can't sting through marigold gloves.
oh,
Do you remember watching that hot bee, like,
Bee movie?
girl? No, there was like a hot ass girl that would just like go to homes that have like bee problems,
relocate?
and she would make YouTube videos. I think she passed away or something like that, but she would just be no protection, just like a smoke fucking canister, got incense or something in there. Yeah, and then she would just be like, okay, bee, and then she would grab the beehive, get it out of the way. Yeah.
Dude, I love,
Halloween costume next?
for some reason, I love watching bee videos.
Yeah.
And people who, like, in their own backyard, they have like a bee kit or whatever, and they fucking they integrate their bees, and they're like, man, I'm a nerd, huh?
And they don't wear the protective gear.
they don't.
Not
No,
good.
they got this thing. It looks like it looks like the fucking thing you put water in.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Like a kettle.
yeah, no, like the thing you water plants with.
Oh yeah. Like a hose.
Like water in their bees or something.
Yeah.
Is it her? Okay. If it's not her, then is it her? Or is it her?
No, it was another girl. She was wearing a tank top, but she's brunette.
Type in TikTok.
The one we're looking for is hot.
Are none of these girls hot?
No. Yeah,
They're
we're looking
not
for
the
hot
real
one.
deal.
Bunch of sixes.
But she was like a bee. She was like a bee. What do you call it? Like a conservationist, but also.
I know this isn't her, but it really matches what you just told me.
I think she hunts bees with D's is what it.
Because
That's her.
Oh, that's her.
double D's, B's.
No, man.
That's not her either?
No, she's not
I
Russian.
think there's a lot of hot girls who are beekeepers who don't wear clothes because we can't find.
Maybe it's not nerdy. Maybe it's kind of cool.
Actually, I think I was wrong about beekeeping, bro.
That's the bee's knees, man.
No, I watched a guy have to destroy this colony that he had because it got too aggressive and it was like fucking up his other bee colonies.
So how does he destroy it? Set it on fire?
Killed him. Really? He like filled it up with water or some shit.
That's
That's not the ones I saw.
There's even no bees.
Hey, keep it up though. Let's keep it going.
That's not the ones I saw.
There's too many of them.
Is it great?
It's YouTube, Ryan.
What else we got?
Type in beautiful beautiful bee.
It was that first girl.
No, it's not.
I've seen the blonde one.
The blonde chick. That's the one. There's no other one.
There's no brunettes, huh?
Bee.
Look up redhead. Look up redhead. Give
Dude,
it-
if Joe finds it first, I don't know.
I think you're gonna end up on that same girl that I showed you with the side swept hair. If it's not, then that's
What do you call those? Like bee extinguishers? No,
extinguishers.
Beekeeper or
bee handler.
It's a beekeeper.
Beekeeper.
Yeah.
I think it's bee handler.
Bee removal, backyard shed. Oh, it is that girl. Oh, she was on fucking Joe Rogan. I thought she was brunette.
Yeah, it's this chick.
Yeah, that's her.
What? I thought she was hot.
Oh, this is what I was thinking about. The sun was making her blonde hair look. Or she is brunette, but it's
she
her
is-
roots.
Okay, she looks hotter in motion.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a dirty blonde. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
it's the glasses. It's like-
Get the glasses.
She's like a smart, cute nerd.
It's like an April O'Neil kind of deal,
yeah,
right?
she's a cute nerd, man.
That's pretty cool. But beekeeping became pretty like trendy. Did you guys realize
They're
that?
trying to save the bees.
Did you? I don't know if you guys knew that.
Yeah, that's why I got into bee videos, not because of the girl, but because like I was like, if the whole issue of like we can't get farming and all that stuff done because there's not enough bees and then the human population is gonna die,
Yeah.
then what we all need to do is just have a bee farm in our backyard.
Yeah.
And I was like, where can I get a bee farm? And that's when I started going down the rabbit hole.
Oh.
Yeah. I wanted, and
you ended up with mushrooms.
I still have, yeah, I
No,
mushrooms
no
instead.
bees. Still has no bees.
So we don't need bees, right? Like we don't need to like necessarily
At
do
all.
bee.
We can just like say on bees, right?
Do you guys scared of bees?
A little bit.
I'm scared of
Have you been stung by a bee?
Yep.
I have never been stung by a bee.
I got stung by a whole nest of yellow jackets one time.
For real? Like My Girl? Like that movie? I think that movie fucked me up actually.
Are yellow jackets bees or hornets?
I think they're hornets. They're not bees.
It was wild though. I had them like coming out of my neck and shit, and I was running inside
What did you
my
do?
house.
Fucking kick it or
I
something?
was following this one that's really pretty, and I had just gone to the dollar store and I got like a little butterfly net, and like I was like probably like 21, and then like yeah I was following this really pretty one, right? And it was like almost like you look at those fish that are like neon betas. It was like that. It was like beautiful, and she was like it was like glittering in the sun. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that one. That's gonna look real good in a jar on my desk. And so I was going after her, and then she went all the way back to the nest, and then I didn't know there was a nest there, and I was like, oh shit. And then they were just coming at me. It was like swarmed.
Did you have a fucking pond you could jump into and like hide?
No, no body's water.
Maybe it's the queen.
It was. I think it was.
Wow.
If you mess with the queen.
But I don't know anything about yellow jackets.
Yeah. Mess with the queen, you get the horns, dude.
Yeah.